All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Kakwadash. We'd also like to give double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And we'd like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Kakwadash, and Tawadia, Bahashem Yahushai. Bashim Kakwadash for giving us the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, artificial reality versus spiritual reality. And pretty much just want to go into, ultimately, how things are going to play out in these end days pertaining to Esau, pertaining to us as Jacob, and the persecution, the blame game. Oh, can we get that in Rev? The accuser of thy brother. You have to understand that this ministry is getting ready to be attacked on a major scale, and the world is going to be convinced that what we're being accused of is true because Esau is gaining dominance and control of the narrative through artificial intelligence. All right. So I got the brother Kratazah here with me. You got that, brother?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 10. And it says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength."
Right, now is come salvation. So we have to understand through much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom. But this is why the Holy Spirit is pushing upon us, taking notes, studying, reading. The mere fact that you want to read, that's a sign that you're still in the fight. When you're not reading, you don't care, you chilling, you out of the fight, bro. But you want to read, you want to study, you want to get breakdowns, but Babylon's on your back. You see, that's the constant fight. That's what the angel told Ezra. He said, this is the condition of the battle. Okay, so you have to start understanding what you're up against and what's going on, in this walk. All right, keep going.
And it goes on to say, and strength,
Yep.
And strength,
yep.
And the kingdom of our power.
The kingdom of our God. Okay, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So our kingdom, all right, is coming as it will be done on, as it is in heaven. Let it be done on earth. So these are the things that are going to happen. Okay, Esau is going to crank up the deception machine on a brand new scale. Okay, keep going.
And the power of his anointed, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Which accused them before our power day and night.
Right. So it says the accuser. So let's look up this word accuser real quick. It means to accuse before a judge, to make an accusation. So they're going to make accusations upon us in a court setting. Look, to be a plaintiff, charged with some offense. So, Apostle Paul got charged with insurrection, and he was just teaching and preaching. So you have to understand what we're saying. Okay, when it comes to pass, we could be looked at as the initiator of it. Well, you said that was going to happen, and then it did happen. Well, that makes us a prophet, but being a prophet also makes you being persecuted. Okay, so now that we got that, I want to share this with you. We'll probably go to a couple things. So I just happened to see this a couple minutes ago, which sparked my spirit to do this lesson. So Thawadi Abashim Al-Shai, but there was a picture of this Satanist, Katy Perry, which are all demons. All these people that are famous, they're just Satanists. It says, Katy Perry says her own mom, Luke 21, 16, I think. Katy Perry says her own mother was fooled by Allen Iverson images of her at the Met Gala. So right here, let me show you. Right now, the world communicates on social media. Okay, remember when you were a kid, you knew where all the kids were at because their bikes were parked out front.
Right.
Well, now all the kids are on social media. Okay, now the kids are online. So reality for this present world is online. So if it's real online, that means it's real in the real world. See, we live in a different reality. Now, let me also break this word to you down. I was reading the commentary for Matthew's 26, and one of the commentators made mention of a word, a term called spiritual reality. So I said, oh, I like that. So let me just show you. So I went into this because I want for you to understand why we titled it the way we did, and then we'll break that down as well. So Let me see. So it's verse 31. Let me see. All right. I was reading it and I said, oh, I like that. So just give me a minute. I was just looking it up. They sung hymns. Yep, we got to sing those hymns. Okay, so right here, it says, even as Yahushua, even if I have to die with you. Oh, Peter said this. Even if I have to die with you, I will not deny you. It says Peter was tragically unaware of both the spiritual reality and the spiritual battle. So we understand that there's a spiritual battle, right?
Yes.
But we also understand that there's a spiritual reality. And when you look this word spiritual reality up, it's basically having the conscious that Yahweh B'Shem Shai exists. Yep, that's all it means. It says spiritual reality relating to people's thoughts and belief rather than to their bodies and physical surroundings. Like there's a spirit world. So you understand that even though there is a present world that we are involved in, there is even a greater one, and that's the spiritual world, meaning the Lord's will is going to take place.
Right.
See?
Right.
Romans, who can lay charge of the Lord's elect?
Yep.
Let's hold that too. Exactly. So, see, what is spiritual reality? It says spiritual reality is basically meaning the existence of a creator. So we have to keep our mind on the creator as accusations come out. We have to remain in the spiritual reality while the rest of the world is going to be duped by an artificial reality, a fake world. Okay. AI is going to be used to paint a narrative and a picture of you that's not true. All right. Are you in Romans?
Yeah, I got a quick one.
Okay. Yep.
Romans for you.
No, yeah, bring yours.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11.
Exactly. See, we were going to bring that out yesterday, but that came out today.
Yeah.
You know?
And it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us.
Yep.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
Boom. Look, her own mother was ignorant of his device. Look at this. This is the text message right here. Right here. Look at this. It says, this is Katy Perry's mom. It says, hi, Feathers. Didn't know you went to Met. What a gorgeous gown. You look like a rose parade, blah, blah, blah. She says, LOL, mom. The AI got you too. Be aware.
Wow.
So you need to be aware. He could make a whole AI Israelite camp.
Wow. Real quick, hey, that's a great point. Said be aware, right?
Yep.
Now when you go into the word devices, and that's this particular scripture, the word it says an evil purpose, a mental perception or thought.
Boom. Perfect.
Wow. Mental perception and going up, but what? His artificial reality.
The God of this world has darkened their minds.
Yep.
So he has technology to change your thought process.
Yes.
He's been given a sword that when he swings it, it sways your mind.
Yes.
You know, like a body blow. But this is a mental blow. So he's going to be mentally knocking people out in their minds and making them think things. Even our own family.
Yep. Okay.
So you done with that one?
Yep.
Okay, let's get that in
Romans.
We'll get Luke and then Romans.
Okay, gotcha.
Luke 21.
All right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 16. And it says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
Now, why is that? Because they potentially could fall victim to believing in artificial reality while we're walking in the spiritual reality. Mm-hmm. So that Yahweh Shai was a great example. He knew prophecy had to be fulfilled. So even if they blame us, you can't get mad and yell like, man, that ain't fucking me. No, you gotta be like, wow, look, he's deceiving us. But now go to Romans. Gotcha. But now you have to stay in the spiritual reality. But who gonna lay charge to the Lord's elect? Okay. Romans,
This is Romans 8 and verse 33. It says, who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justifies.
So while he's condemning us through artificial reality, while he's lying on us, while he's accusing us, we have to remain in the mindset, in the spirit that this is all the Lord's will that's taking place, though. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you say, the Lord's will is what's going to play out. You got to remember that, though. Do not get drunk in the present. Do not get drunk in the accusations. Do not get emotionally overcharged with your zeal and let that get in the way of prophecy. Remember, we went into Peter the other day, and Peter, even the beloved great man, Apostle Peter, had to bend the knee to prophecy. So these things are going to happen. He's going to make a way for us to be hated. And, I speak as a man, but why would he not use AI to accuse us?
Right.
If we're physically not doing something that he wants us to do, why not make it look like we're doing it?
Right.
That's like cops, they plant evidence.
Like bait,
you know what I mean? Yeah, like a trap.
Yeah.
Like he's basically framing you.
Yeah.
He's framing you. Okay.
I got to put precept the land back in that statement. Yep. This is Proverbs chapter 10 and verse Proverbs 24 and verse, let's see here. What's the one that, got it right here. Verse 15. Proverbs 24 and 15 says, lay not await a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous.
Yep.
Spoil not his resting place. For a just man follows 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Right. And ultimately, even though, Esau puts these traps out here for us, ultimately, he's going to be the one to fall into his own bait. Because, like, for example, the Lord gave him, the blessing of the sword, but ultimately his blessing is his demise, is his curse. Right.
Yep. Look at this. And don't forget deep fake. Okay.
Yep.
Don't forget deep fake.
Yep.
He can put your face anywhere. They showed you that movie, Little Nicky.
Maturing candidate.
All he's got to do is make one news article about you. All he's got to do is breaking news and put your face, and the world's going to believe it. All right. It says deep fake is a synthetic media. Remember, what's the word media mean? Goddess of illusion.
Yep.
So it's a synthetic demon that have been digitally manipulated to replace one person's likeness convincingly. So he's going to convince the world whatever he accuses you of, you're guilty of it.
Yeah.
He's going to convince. Let's go to Matthew's, what's that, 5 and 10?
Gotcha.
Blessed are they that are persecuted.
Gotcha.
It says, convincingly would that of another. It can also refer to computer-generated images of human subjects that do not exist in real life. This man can conjure up a human being that don't exist.
Wow.
Let me show you. I've seen these videos. Watch. Let's do it. AI created human faces. See the AI generated faces. Well, let's put this that don't exist. Yes, AI can generate human faces. Generative adversarial neural network is a new branch of AI that generates fake human faces that exactly look like humans.
Wow, that's deception at its finest.
Bro, he could literally make a whole camp.
Literally.
He could make a whole camp. Okay. And you're like, who are these guys? So you got to.
They're not even real.
Right. So that's my point. See, reality's right here. This is reality. But you mean to tell me none of these people exist? AI generated white faces were human. You mean to tell me none of these people exist?
Wow.
So how can someone differentiate real from fake? This is why we got to be locked solid in the truth, you know?
Rock solid. That's
right. Now what you got?
I got that in Matthew for you.
Yeah. What do we call for?
Matthew 5 and verse 10.
Yeah.
This is Matthew 5 and verse 10, and it says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. So
we get persecuted now on a small scale. Majority of our people don't mess with us. They never mess with the prophets on a high scale, you know? So, but that persecution is going to get heavier because it's going to be for the righteous sake of holding the name of the Lord, enduring the cross, okay, calling on the name of the Lord while the world is calling us guilty, and we're going to have righteous faith that we're innocent. This is why the Holy Spirit wants us to cleave to being of the hopeful elect, because if you don't have that insight in your spirit, you're going to fall at the demise of Esau. You're going to fall at his deception. You're going to feel guilty for what he's accusing you of, and you ain't even do shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And that quick one for you?
Yep.
This is also like my bad, it's a little more. Back in Matthew 5 and 10, and it says, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Yep, keep going.
It says, verse 11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you.
So you don't know what he's going to accuse us of, but it's going to be to a level, because this is red letter. All right. It says revile you, hate you, you sicko. All right. They could make it seem like we did anything.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants. Okay. You've seen the stuff going on right now with women and children. Hey, don't be surprised. Don't you know? You have to reproach, upbraid, revile, of deserve reproach, upbraid, cast. Look, in one's teeth. Sicko. You sick. You know? Like, fuck you people, man. Look, defame.
Wow, yeah.
Defame your character.
Yep.
So he's gonna attack our character.
Yeah.
And then guess what? It's gonna be just like this. It's gonna be just like this. Hold on. Let me get it together. It's gonna be just like this. Hold on. All right, let's pause this right here. And then it's gonna play out like this. Black Hebrew Israelite. Yep, right here. It's gonna be something like this. Where is that interview?
That with the Jake?
Yeah. Fox. And Fox FOX is 666. Right here. Wow. This is what he's gonna do. He's gonna have some nasty ass dirty Edomite on television talking about you, and then he's gonna have someone speaking on our behalf.
Who we don't even know.
Never even seen before.
And look at what they say. It says media. See?
Yep.
The illusion.
Yep. Exclusive videos inside the Black Hebrew Israelite cult home, and watch what they do.
Man.
See? Same like in the movie Little Nicky. All they did was put his face and the whole world chased after him.
Yeah, and they show you that too in Spartan, I believe it was the
drones.
Yeah, yep.
They used drones, and it was like Project Bluebeam.
Yep.
See, you're gonna have to have faith. If you just been a Hebrew Israelite because of the flesh this whole time, you're done.
Ooh.
You're done. Okay. What do you got?
Back in Matthew.
Okay.
Just a little more.
Yeah.
Back in Matthew 5:11, and it says, when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
See,
right? Because what did Yahweh Shai say? He said the servant is not greater than the master.
Yeah. Well, they falsely accused Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
It's like it, and they like you said, they falsely accuse Yahweh Shai, and they defame him.
Yeah.
But just like it said in Romans, who shall lay charge to the Most High's elect? But ultimately, because we're going to be exalted in the long run.
Look at this. The word falsely means to deceive one by a lie.
Oh, see.
So he's gonna lie, because it's not AI lying to you. Look, don't be aware, mom. Look, she thought this was a real picture of her own daughter, who she held for over damn near almost a year, right? 8 months.
Yep.
The woman, she's pregnant, that got the baby in her stomach, 8 months, pushes her out, raised her, bathed her, fed her. Now, years later, as a grown adult, she couldn't even tell that this child, who's now is a star, she couldn't tell that picture wasn't her daughter.
Wow.
Come on, man. Look at this. So this is, it's a little blurry. You look it up though, but now they got to tell you false. See? So what's going to happen when he puts our persecution online? Everyone they don't got the spirit to say, nah, that's not true. Exactly. People are set up. Remember, born in vain. People are set up to believe Babylon.
Yep.
Okay. You have the majority of the world right now that are set up to believe whatever Esau tells them. Rev 20.
Got you.
Rev 20. Remember, he was able to come out to deceive.
Got you.
Come on, man. You got hired to be a janitor. The Lord not going to allow him to clean up.
Yeah.
He's a deceiver. He's going to be able to deceive.
Start from the top.
No, just go Baba Kashah to verse 3.
Okay.
Well, yeah, just read from the top.
Okay.
Because it goes into it.
Revelation 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven.
The angel being Yahweh Shai,
having the key of the bottomless pit.
Yep, because he has the key of life and hell, life and death. Revelations 1 and 18.
Yep, he's the Alpha and Omega.
Yep.
And it says, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand.
And that was for Esau to be bound in that low estate. The book, the 13th tribe, braiding by the bushes, right, wearing clothes to a deteriorated. Yeah, your white teacher, I
used to know that.
Yep, your white neighbor, those white girls, okay, those little Bretts and Brads. Oh yeah, okay. They trust me. They ain't always look like this.
Yeah,
and it's not like they look like, but he's presented himself on a level of appealing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you really, it's like Alec Baldwin in Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
When he finally gets in the house, that's who he really is.
Had a big ass gut, hair, sloppy.
Yep.
Verse 2 it says, and he laid. It's like just to land back in the Cat in the Hat. That's actually a minstrel show. It's blackface.
Oh wow, see that?
Yep. Verse 2, and he laid hold on the dragon.
What? The Edomites. You had the Roman Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Roman Empire, because it fell. You had the pagan Roman Empire, and then it turned into the holy Roman Empire, which led into what you call the Byzantine Empire or the medieval times. Okay, so the Western Roman Empire fell. All right, keep going.
And it says that old serpent.
Yeah, see.
Mm-hmm. And yesterday we went into that through the spirit about Esau being that serpent.
Yeah, and that snake is very slick. It's sly. It's cunning. It's deceiving.
Yeah,
you know. Keep going
in a very, very soft manner.
Yes,
you ain't gonna hear a snake come and try to bite you.
Nope.
It says, which is the devil. And Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
Right, and then that's why he crept out and he coined his presence back in rulership as a renaissance. Okay, it was a renaissance, a rebirth of the Edomite rulership. Keep going.
Verse 3, and cast him into the bottomless pit.
Europe.
And shut him up and set a seal upon him.
Yep, Job 30, chased as thieves, right?
Yeah, yep.
Eating juniper root.
Yep.
Hey, Esau, he be putting juniper in his drinks and stuff.
Yeah, Esau, yeah. Yep.
He's still into that.
Mm-hmm. That he should deceive the nations no more.
See? Yep.
Till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
Then what?
And after that, he must be loose a little season.
To deceive.
And we're seeing it.
And we're seeing it. You're seeing it right now with this technology. Mm-hmm. Okay. He has a technology, it's called a portal, where he can present himself anywhere on the earth, and he could be in his living room.
And they show you that there's a video with the Pope. He had came out one time.
He was standing in the window, but then when he turned around, it was like he disappeared.
Yep.
So where was he actually at? See? So if he has this technology, what you think he's going to do with you pesky kids if it wasn't for you?
Right.
What do you think he's going to do to the prophets? What do you think he's going to do to the prophets? So where are we at now?
I got this quick precept.
Yeah.
2 Corinthians.
Yeah.
Did you want more in Matthews? Was that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Go back to Matthew.
Back in Matthew.
Because watch okay, this.
I got you. Back in Matthew chapter 5 and verse, I'll start from 11.
Yep.
Again, it says, blessed are ye when the men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
Yep.
Rejoice and be exceeding glad.
See, you're not supposed to be mad. You're supposed to be happy.
Right.
Okay. You're actually supposed to be happy because this is prophecy playing. Oh, okay. Here's the persecution. Oh, here's the tribulation. Oh, this is the accuser of thy brethren. And then guess what, brothers? Then you're going to know who's with you and who's not with you. You got all these people around you. You're walking around. You're applying wisdom. You're Clark Kent. You know, every Saturday you're Superman. You got all these people around you. You don't know who you could. What when persecution happens, then you're gonna know who you can rely on. That's why that's how the Lord gonna weed out all the fakes, all the agents.
Adversity.
The adversity is a beautiful revelator. Okay, it reveals a lot. Okay, anyone can say they can do the job until a trouble happens. Anybody can lie in the application. I'll say, oh, you're not fit for the job. Yep, next. See? So we're entering a time where the Lord is going to start clearing up a lot of questions, a lot of questionable things around us. Because when persecution happens, you're going to see who's with you, who's not with you, who's a man of the Lord, who's not a man of the Lord. Okay, even you sisters. So persecution is going to be a good thing. Okay? Because didn't Yahushai had to get persecuted to prophecy to be fulfilled? All right, so these things got to happen. Keep going.
And it says, rejoice and be exceeding glad.
Why?
For great is your reward in heaven.
Boom. Keep going.
For so persecuted they the prophets which were before
you. Boom.
That's heavy.
So the prophet, the book of Acts, chapter 9, you know, the book of Jeremiah, like these books that we're reading and the events, we're reading about great men. So now we have to be happy that we're falling in the same stead to receive the same reward as these great men, but to get the great reward, it's got to be through great persecution,
right?
Great trouble, tribulation, necessary things. Can we get that? Through much tribulation,
gotcha.
Get into the kingdom.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 22. And it says, confirming the souls of the disciples.
Yeah, let's start up.
I got you. Let's start.
We in the spirit right now. Acts 14 and 19. Let's start up.
Got you.
This is our life, man. You know, the Wadi Abashim Shah, you can feel it, you know, because this flesh is hell, man. But the water, darkness. Yep.
Acts 14 and verse 19. And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul.
Having persuaded the people. So you brothers and sisters, don't allow these people to persuade you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't allow Esau to deceive you.
Yep.
Don't allow Esau to take you off your A game.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Matthew 24, because they can't deceive the elect. I was going to say, you were going to say, yeah, I was going to say, if you get deceived, that's because you're not of the elect. Yo, you're not mine then, you know? Real quick, Matthew 24 and 24, for there shall arise false anointed men and women, you know, and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders.
Yep, but on the left-hand side.
Yep.
You know, so like
yep. Insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Right.
See?
And the people right now are falling for AI. How much more when it actually happens, when Esau actually brings that deception? You know, more than ever.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, Esau, what he does to this, to the masses, he puts things in your face to get used to.
Yep.
Like, you know, contactless payments to get used to that. MOTB soon is coming, mandatory.
Yep.
Now he's put AI in your face like 2 years ago to make people, you know, get hip to it.
Yep.
Because as soon as it came out, people were putting that as their avatars for their pictures and Instagram and things of that nature. So when shit happens like this, so when prophecy happens, when Esau comes in like a flood, when he persecutes us, things of that nature, then people are gonna, you know, believe it. Like you said, they're so caught up in Esau's narrative. You know, the way that he pushes the narrative through his media. You know.
Yep. They're drunk. They're drunk off Esau's message. They're drunk off his breakdown.
Yep.
That's the problem. The world is waiting for Esau to tell them what's next. You know, like now everybody wants to be vegan because he promotes vegan.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you got to look at all these things. People are just that's why they call him sheeple, because they just follow whatever he tells them. Esau's their shepherd. Do not let Esau be your shepherd.
Yep.
Why are you letting Esau shepherd you? Why are you following Esau? Then you might as well be an Edomite then.
Oh, it says that Edris says that my people are led to the slaughter.
Yep.
You know, so Esau leads you as to the slaughter, man.
Yep.
Back in Acts 14 and verse 19, and it says, and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead.
Yep, and that's what happened to Apostle Paul. See, great man, but look what he had to go through. So you have to realize as an Israelite, it's not going to be a walk in the park. But what the Lord's doing, he's turning you into a man. For you sisters, what the Lord's doing is turning you into a woman.
Right.
Okay. So if you don't got a man, you will be presented acceptable to this Israelite man when the Lord deems it fit for you to be with him. Okay. So we're all being set up right now to be better than what we were. Okay. So this persecution is going to make us better. The fiery trial of your faith.
Right.
This is all going to make you better. This is us showing the Lord we have faith in him. You actually have to be put in situations where the only thing you can do now is apply faith. You're in a locked room and the water's rushing in, and you know the room's about to be filled with water. What are you going to do? You're going to pray.
Yeah.
You're going to pray. There is no spoon.
Yeah.
Who said you're going to drown? You think you're going to drown. Who told you that? Who told you could die? Remember in the garden? Who told you were going to die?
Right.
Who the fuck told you that? And why do you believe it? Excuse my language, but I'm hot in the spirit. You got to start tapping in to the right hand of Yahweh Shemel Shai. The left hand's death. Let's go to the right. Let's go to the right hand of the Lord, man. This thing's about to happen.
That's right. Verse 20, it said, Acts 14 and 20. Howbeit, as the disciples stood around about him, he rose up and came into the city.
So the Lord put the spirit back in him.
Right.
About Apostle Paul. Remember, he said, I knew a man. All right, he said, I went to the third heaven.
Yeah, he
Apostle
died.
Paul died. This is the account right here.
Yeah.
And then it said he rose up. He rose from the dead. Come on, man. We can't die. And that's why Yahushua said they're sleeping.
Yeah, just like the that little girl.
Yeah, the damsel.
She was sleeping.
Yeah.
You know? And it says, and came into the city.
And Esau gets power off your disbelief. Remember the movie Split?
Yeah.
She said, did I almost convince you?
Right.
All they wanted to do is make make Bruce Willis, who had superpower, believe he didn't have superpower. That's all they're trying to do. They're trying to make you. They're trying to make you believe the deception.
Well, I believe in the book of Acts, I forgot who it was, but one of the Edomites basically called our faith like a superstition.
Yep. There's some Jewish thing.
You know, so Esau, he's carnal, so he doesn't believe in a higher power. He believes in Satan. Because Satan is his god.
Yep.
So Esau, he sticks to this realm. So that's why he pushes his technology. That's why, like it says in Revelation, those miracles, by the means of that, his technology.
Yep. Yep.
So he wants to overthrow your faith.
Yep. Exactly. He wants to overthrow your faith.
It says that 2 Corinthians 15 says, don't allow the I'm just grab it real quick if you don't mind.
This is Matthew 6 and 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Ooh,
okay? The Lord's will. This is the Lord's prayer. So we have to meditate that the Lord's will is going to take place, not Esau. This man will make you think. He will isolate you on earth and make you forget you're on earth. You in some interrogation room, like, I'm on earth. See here in Babylon, they want to isolate your mind so that he can have power over you in that moment. You have to remind yourself of things when you're dealing with this witch, this enchanter. All right, where'd you go, brother?
2nd Ezra 15 and verse 3. 2nd Ezra 15 and 3, and it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee."
You can't fear.
Right.
So something's going to happen that is going to make people afraid. And you know, Jake, he got a runaway cop spirit. Like, oh my God, like, nigga, why you running? You ain't do nothing.
Right, exactly.
Why, even the cops said, why you running if you ain't do nothing?
Right.
He's all cursed in his head and shout, run out of here. We ain't running. We ain't going to run. What we do? We ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all said I was daily in the temple. What you coming at me for like this?
Right.
You know, coming out crazy. I'll tell y'all a quick testimony. I had a dream years ago. I was with this brother. Y'all know I barely have dreams, so when I do, I remember it. And I remember I had a dream, and it was a line of let me do it like this: police line raid. Okay, they were in like the green. They were like in the Green Army, pretty much like this right here. Okay, so I had a dream. Me and the brother were walking. We were in the house, and they were coming up like this against us. The whole corner of the house was blown out. So we were walking with our hands up towards them. I'm like, why are they tripping? We're walking out. And then just as we were walking out, one of them shot a grenade in the house, and it landed by my feet, and it said, like in a movie. And I said, oh shit, the grenade didn't go off. Then I woke up. So it's like showing you Esau gonna come in a manner like you're guilty. He's gonna come down on you like you are a criminal, like you are guilty, but like a flood. But we're going to have that spiritual peace because of what? The spiritual reality of understanding the Lord's will.
That's right.
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing to us, man.
And you know, and prophecy is scenes that got to play out in this movie.
Exactly.
This is the Most High's movie.
Yep.
So you got to be circumspect and understand the Lord's will.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. But he's got everyone else in that artificial reality.
Oh yeah.
Like women, Snapchat filters. You know, that's what they had a term called catfishing.
Yep. See
how it came out in breadcrumbs? Now, he did all these things. What you think he started pushing the breast implants for? To give you the chip implant? Yep. Come on, man. You got to know who you dealing with.
I'm sorry.
You got it.
Then a couple years ago, he came out with what? The metaverse.
Yep.
You know,
meta head.
Yep.
See, back in
virtual reality.
Yep. Exactly. He gave you a virtual reality. People walking down the street with ski glasses on and shit.
Right, man. That's yeah. Back in 2nd Ezra 15 and 3 says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee.
Yep.
Let not the incredulity, meaning the unbelief.
Yep.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee."
So you can't get upset that your mother believes that you're not. What he's accusing you of is true.
Right.
Because I experienced that my whole life. Anybody say something about me, my parents believe it. I'm like, damn, who on my side?
Right.
But then we had to wait till the Lord woke us up and said, oh, the Lord's on our side. So let these people have it. Because that's that everlasting shame in the kingdom. Well, hey, I see you on the other side.
Yeah.
I see you on the other side, man. That's how it's got to go down.
Yeah.
Things are happening. So if the Lord is not dealing with you, what can I do? Right? Didn't Isaac entreat the Lord because Rebekah was barren, and then he had favor on him. So if the Lord ain't having favor on you, what can I do about it? We ain't gonna walk together because we can't be agreed. You darkness, I'm light. You Mountain Dew, I'm Pepsi. I'm gonna go this way, you go that way. This is the walk right now.
Yep.
This is the narrative. We found out how it's gonna go down, what's gonna happen, who's the main players. Now we're waiting for it to happen. You know,
right?
That's why the warnings are going out.
And it says, "Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Exactly. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Let me get this precept. And Shalom, Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bashem Kakodash Brakatham. Brother Prince Yanazar, Isaiah, I like this precept. Every time I be digging and dealing with the earth, I always see worms, and I think of this. Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob. Exactly. We don't gotta fear. We're just a worm in the Lord's garden. Okay, the earth, the garden, dig it, right? It says, fear not thou fear not thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. See, I will help thee. All right. Don't the scriptures say one of the things the Lord hate is a lying lips?
Yeah.
So Esau's gonna lie. Can you get that lying lips but for a moment in Proverbs? Gotcha. It might be 15:24, but double check Baba Kashar. Let's use his Google against him. I will help thee. So what? Shalak Isaiah, send help, right? I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So we about to get redeemed. So bring it. You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do something. Did you find it, brother?
Yep. I'm gonna start at 21.
Perfect.
The points to 22.
What is it? Is it Proverbs 15?
Proverbs 12, verse 22.
The water.
Proverbs 12 and verse 21. It says, there shall no evil happen to the just,
boom,
but the wicked shall be filled with mischief.
Yeah. So the evil, so ultimately the persecution, it could feel evil, but you got to realize, no, it said no evil is going to touch you. You're just going through a situation, all right, in your walk that you will be delivered out of. It's just like a shipwreck. You can't say, oh no, we're going to drown. Oh, the Lord's getting ready to redeem us. See? You're in the elevator, the power goes off. Oh, the Lord about to deliver us.
Right.
Gun to your head, bullets flying. Oh, the Lord about to save us. Not, oh, no, oh, Lord. It's a big difference. We live in a different reality. See, all that, these fucking weird bugged out flea people and they're, multiple dimension. We already in one, bro. We have the world right here, and then we have the spiritual world that we're in. Okay. You call yourself black. I call myself an Israelite. Two different worlds. Yep. But we're in the same job. We're in the same fucking job. But my reality is different from your reality. You live in an artificial reality. I live in a spiritual reality.
Right.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Keep going.
And it says, verse 22, it says, lying lips are abomination to the Lord.
So not only are lying lips an abomination to the Lord, keep going,
but they that deal truly are his delight.
So we got to keep it true. So Esau's the father of lies. So he's going to lie on you.
Yes.
Okay. Call him lazy. He lies a lot. He's going to lie on you. Right.
Yeah.
He's going to lie on you, bro. You're being purged right now. So whatever comes next, you'll be able to handle it and not falter. Remember the parables, some on good ground, some on bad ground. So you go through situations in your walk right now to prepare you when he swings. You've been wondering why you've been getting hit. So you can get ready to endure that knockout blow. That's all it is. Keep going.
And in verse 23, it says, a prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. You keep going.
Where is it? The lying lips, but for a moment. Oh, there's another one. It's titled Lying Lips, but for a moment.
Okay.
Literally that's what you want to put in.
Okay.
Lying lips. Yep, right here. Lying lips, but from Proverbs 12 and 19. Did we read that? Oh, you started up.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good. Let's get
Proverbs 12 verse 19. It says, the lip of truth shall be established forever.
So are we not telling the truth? But why are we telling the truth? Because it's out the scriptures. So let every man be a liar. But we're telling the truth of the Lord. So we're not lying because we're reading it right here. And now we start saying our own thing. That's when you got to put it in question.
Yeah, like, wait a minute.
Yep.
And it says, but a lying tongue is but for a moment.
And a lying tongue. Okay, read that one more time.
Yep. Proverbs 12 and 19. The lip of truth shall be established forever.
Yep.
But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
Yeah, and that lying tongue ain't talking about the king of the jungle. All right. The lying tongue is talking about Esau. Remember, his words are smoother than butter.
Yeah. See?
So you got to be aware of that lying tongue, and he's getting ready to lay all the lies out, and he's going to be in full go mode. He's going to actually be we're dealing with a guy who will blatantly lie. Remember when Jake caught the Edomite break into his house, and then he looked at his face and said, I wasn't.
Yes, I wasn't.
So you're dealing with a man that not only could get caught for what he's doing, he will stick to the lie. He will stick to that shit. No integrity, no honor. So you're dealing with someone who is ready to lie to death, man. You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, Cain, he lied about killing Abel.
Yep, murdering
Abel. Excuse me.
Yep.
And Cain is who? Esau coming back reincarnated.
Do you know who the first recorded murderer is?
Is Cain?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Cain. Yeah.
Look at this. But even Google says that. Let me see.
Actually, matter of fact, let me get that real quick for you. Just a quick precept.
Yeah.
This is John chapter it's that 8:44. John 8:44. It says, Ye are of your father the devil. In this context, how Shai talking to wicked Jakes. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father will ye do.
Yep. So you're gonna have Jake's lying on us too. Like right now, look at these camps. All right, look at these sellout ass camps, man. All those camps sold out, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, they got the menorah. That's a clear sign of a sellout.
Wearing all black
or purple.
Yep.
You see, or yellow, or whatever flavor of the wheat that they're picking, man. Okay, the Lord's about to bring judgment down on wicked ass worldly Jakes too, and that's gonna be a good thing because everybody gonna get rounded up. Now what? You know.
And it says, and the lusts of your father will ye do.
Yep.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
See, the first murderer.
And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Yep.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
He's the father of lies. Like you got Father Time.
Yep.
He's the father of lies. He's the father.
And he's doing it through his technology, man.
Yep. All right, let's end it off on Acts 14. That's the lesson.
Okay. This is the book of Acts 14. And back in Acts 14 and verse 20. And it says, howbeit, as the disciples stood around about him, he rose up and came into the city. And the next day he departed with Barnabas to Derbe. Thank you, the water.
Yep.
And when they had preached the gospel to that city and had taught many, they returned again to Lystra and to Iconium and Antioch, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue the faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shema Shai.
There it is. So we're gonna go through much tribulation,
right? Because before you get to that sweet, you gotta go through that bitter.
That's it.
You know.
So Lord's will, you brothers and few sincere sisters was edified. We want to say call halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.